Hello Pisces, how are you doing? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for June 27th to July 3rd, 2022. So in this reading, Pisces, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding June 27th to July 3rd, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Pisces, if this general reading resonates with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already for future updates. That would be greatly appreciated over here, Pisces. As well, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link to my official Instagram account in the description box underneath this video. Be aware, please, that there are a ton of fake accounts pretending to be me. People don't know what my real account is, so I've decided to let you know, go follow my real account so that I can build my following and people can know the real one versus the fake ones, okay? So the real one is below. So let's just go ahead and jump into this reading, Pisces, and see what it is that would like to come through for you for June 27th to July 3rd, 2022. As always, I would like to thank the interdimensional beings, the angels, and also these spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, a very strong message coming through from Spirit to you right away is that the thing that you're trying to defend, that you're trying to defend yourself against is the very thing that you need to be authentic about. This could even be in your public image, the way that you relate to the people in your life. There's something here, Pisces, about you really trying to figure out what is my authentic truth and how do I bring that into the world properly. How do I do it efficiently? How do I do it so that it benefits not only me, but the other people around me? This could have to do with lovers, family, your business people, if you run a business, or your coworkers, wherever you are in that regard. Authenticity, Pisces, is all about making sure that your inner world is the same exact thing as your external world. And the problem that you're running into, Pisces, is that your inner world right now, and the theme of the 27th to the 3rd is that it's not exactly the same as the external. And so I'm not sensing that you're inauthentic, Pisces, at all. I know that I'm talking to a bunch of very expanded, awake, and aware individuals. There's just a tweak here, but this tweak is going to determine the rest of your life. It's going to determine how you move through your life and the timelines that you shift onto, the different experiences that you'll have, the different people that you'll attract. And because you can play it forward, because you're the visionary, you know that this is very important, whereas other people may just brush it off and throw it under the rug. You can't do that. In your opportunity, Pisces, you have the Queen of Swords here. Okay, this is your opportunity. I'm getting that it's to make a decision about who you are and to stand firm in your truth. Remember, Pisces, that the only opinion that matters is the opinion that you have about yourself. You have to remember that. As long as you're basing your worth on the opinion that other people have about you, you're going to run into problems and walls. And so you have an authentic truth that you're either going to bring out publicly, like this could be a public image that some of you are going to present to the world. Some of you are already in the public, by the way. If this is not that, it's your intimate relationships or your coworkers, where what's going on, Pisces, is like you have to realize that it's like it's the same thing. If you bring this authentic truth to the world, make sure that you feel, as long as you feel good about it, and it doesn't harm anyone else, that's the most important thing. Your challenge is the magician. So your challenge is that you have all this potential on the table that I'm just getting that you're not really doing anything with. This is something that's probably been weighing on your mind for quite a while. For some of you, this is going to manifest in the form of your intimate romantic relationship, or someone that you're trying to attract or are attracting into your life, Pisces. Someone I'm getting has this like devilish pull on you. You can't really tell if they're an angel or a devil, the person that you're dealing with in love. And you get the feeling like that this person somehow is interfering with this movement of authenticity. I'm not sure why. We're going to have to get into it, Pisces. But the magician in your challenge here, Pisces, is I really feel for some of you that it's just I don't know if it's your subconscious mind from childhood coming up just so that you can be aware of it, but it's almost like for the 27th to the 3rd, there's this frequency of you forget that you are the master and the creator of your reality, that the universe is responding to your vibration. It's not the other way around, that you're just like some powerless thing hoping that random events happen to go your way. The attitude that you show up with when you present your authentic self to the world is the most important thing. So, we can't always control external events, but we can control our attitude towards it. So we're going to have to see what this is about, Pisces. In your overall general energy here, Pisces, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the Page of Wands, and you also have the Hermit here. So there is this deep reflection, like reflecting that you're doing on how you want to move forward into the world. You know, they say like your ships are coming in. This is all about optimism. I do sense you're going to have a lot of optimism and a lot of enthusiasm in terms of the direction that you're moving. The Page of Wands is very fun-loving. You know, it's like manifestation energy, having an optimistic outlook. But your ships are in the harbor, Pisces. You know, your ships are coming in. They're in the harbor, but they say that, of course, the ships are safe in the harbor, but that's not what they're meant for. The ships weren't built for just staying safe. They're meant to go. And so this Hermit is you really looking at the pros and cons, all the potential outcomes of this decision that you're going to make about your authenticity, even your authenticity when it comes to your relationships. But I'm telling you, Pisces, what this Hermit energy is about and why the Page of Wands is looking right into the Hermit is the shift that's going to happen for you, Pisces, is that something is going to click. It's almost going to be like an epiphany, an aha moment from the 27th to the 3rd, where instead of fearing this decision of bringing your authentic truth into the world, whatever that means for you, this new direction that you're moving in, something's going to click where you're like, oh, of course I got this. Oh, of course there's going to be challenges, but there's challenges already, so why not just embrace it? That's what I sense happening here, Pisces. In what you don't see coming here, it's letting go of your old identity and making a firm decision to stick to something here. You have the Fool, you have the 10 of Swords, and you also have the King of Swords here in what you don't see coming. The interesting thing about this reading, Pisces, is that the way the cards are laid out, this Fool is marching right into the Magician, and the Magician is your challenge. So something does have to come to an end here for you, Pisces. I'm getting that it's an old identity. I'm getting for some of you that when you bring this new identity into the world, you're really going to have to just basically double down on it and not care what anyone thinks. This could be a new business practice that you bring into your business that throws everything off. This could be, if you work somewhere, a new attitude that you show up to your work as, and it just throws people off. And basically you're letting go of an old identity and you're shifting into a new one. At the same time, though, you have to be careful about a specific someone in love that may interfere with this process. They may interfere with this process, Pisces. In your advice from your spirit guides, You have the Five of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands, and you also have the Six of Swords in the advice from your spirit guide. So this is to embrace conflict, Pisces. This is to do what you have to do to get where you need to go. This is to maybe recognize people who aren't good for you and people who are, and then move in the direction that suits you best. You know, it's like, if circumstances don't fit you, leave. Okay, leave. There is infinite abundance in this world, and you don't have to stay in a dependent situation. But your challenge is the Magician. So maybe I am getting that some of you are too attached to the physical world, and it's just like a blip on your radar, Pisces, because I know that you are, once again, a master visionary. You can see the future, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on that's causing this, Pisces, but from the 27th to the 3rd, I think it's like something from your subconscious that's meant to come up for you to heal and for you to snap out of, like, oh my God, like maybe there's an archon that doesn't want to see you live your best life and is trying to hold you down, and you basically defend yourself against that. But whatever is pouring out of your subconscious mind, like it could be manifesting through a person as well, through the people that, immature. Some of you are dealing with a very immature person. We're going to have to clarify to see what this is about, Pisces. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and clarify, first of all, why is the, because you have the King of Swords and you also have the Queen of Swords in this reading. So there could be a conflict between two people in what you don't see coming, King of Swords and your opportunity, Queen of Swords. Some of you may be trying to work, some of you are trying to work something out with you and your partner so that you can be your true self, but also keep them in your life, but do it authentically. But some of you are going to have to make a stand, and that it's like, Pisces, like if you can't be your true self in a relationship or wherever you are, you're in the wrong place. So I don't know, someone needs to hear that. But let's go ahead and clarify why the Magician is here in your challenge. Okay, the Magician in your challenge as well is that you could be dealing with, I'm not going to say like black magic or anything, because you're protected, especially if you're watching me, but there is this frequency of maybe subtly someone wants to keep you the same because it benefits them. It's like the classic example of like your partner doesn't want you to expand because they're afraid of losing you. It's not that they don't love you, it's just that they are also concerned about their best interest, and they're afraid if you make this identity shift, this authentic shift, where's that going to leave them? So the Magician in your challenge, it also could be people sending you bad energy, right? People telling you, no, Pisces, that's not your identity, this is, right? And you're like, well, I don't know. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and clarify this Magician. Why is the Magician here in your challenge, Pisces? Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You're staying stuck so that you don't disturb the status quo. Okay, the Magician in your challenge, Pisces, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and also the Knight of Cups. I'm getting that this is a group of people, or that this is this authentic identity shift that you are really thinking deeply about, that you are bringing out into the world here. You don't want to do it because it's going to upset the status quo. It could influence your income, the Ten of Pentacles, your security, your rootedness. Like, you've built something pretty great in the physical world, Pisces, but you also have the Knight of Cups here and the Tower. So I'm getting that this authentic identity shift is going to really influence people that you care about. I'm getting that this could even be your followers. Not for all of you, not all of you are going to have that, but this could influence your coworkers. And because you're Pisces, you're so loving a lot of the times, you're almost being a people pleaser right now. But you're being a people pleaser not completely in a negative sense. You're so expanded that you can look at it, you can be outside of your own perspective. But I'm telling you, Pisces, the Magician in your challenge to the Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower here. You have new potential that it needs to start moving. and it's going to disturb things for a while for you, and it's going to maybe end a relationship, or it's going to end the way that you think about yourself, which can be quite painful at times. Let's go ahead also and clarify why this Three of Wands is here in your overall general energy. What is it that you're pondering? What is going on here? Why are you waiting? You know, the Three of Wands is waiting, but it's almost like you're getting ready to go on a big journey. This could be an inner journey, a journey of expression, and you know that you're about to pull the trigger, basically. And so you're almost putting something off, because when you pull the trigger, that's going to create a chain reaction of problems, but the problems aren't going to be as bad as you're thinking they are, Pisces. I promise you that. Why is the Three of Wands here? You know, like, the problem is, Pisces, that you're like, if I'm going to bring this new birthing, like you're birthing something into the world, is it just going to be you in the ballroom by yourself? Like, you're like, if I'm real, because I know I have to be real, to be spiritual, to be living my truth, am I just going to be alone? But all the great ones are alone for a period of time, Pisces. Once again, if you can't be your full self, then the people that are around you, they don't even love you. They love the character that you've created for yourself. And of course, you are more than your character. But crafting your character should be one of the great pleasures that you have in this life. It is like an avatar in a video game. And sometimes you get an upgrade. But when you get an upgrade, it's unfamiliar. It throws things off. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and also the Hierophant here. Okay, the Three of Wands in your overall general energy is clarified by the Four of Swords, waiting. Once again, waiting to do it, thinking deeply, the Hermit. The Five of Pentacles, feeling like this change that I want to make here, although I'm optimistic about it, I know that for a period of time, people are going to feel like, oh, like I'm on the outside of Pisces now. I don't understand Pisces. You may not even understand yourself, but you must move when Spirit is telling you to move, Pisces. You have to go through the dictates of Spirit. And you also have the Hierophant here when it comes to this. So yeah, it's breaking away from the traditions that you've created for yourself. If this is not, some of you, this could be a tradition that's been imposed on you, and that's why you're just like, this is not authentic for me. But what I'm getting for you, Pisces, is that at a certain time, this authentic truth that you're now shifting away from, that you're building a new one, it was authentic at the time. And what you have to understand, Pisces, is that the ceiling of the ego is actually just the basement of the higher mind. Meaning that when Spirit is giving you a prompt, an intuition, and a feeling of excitement to shift your identity, to try this out, to move in this new direction, your ego can't really envision why that is necessarily happening. Okay? Spirit has a plan for you that from the ego mind, it can't even imagine. So just be aware of that. The ceiling of the ego is actually just the floor of the higher mind. And you know your higher mind, your connection with the universe, is pulling you in a direction that may throw off things for a while, but it is quite necessary for you, Pisces, okay? Let's also just clarify a few more here. Let's clarify why this Six of Swords is here in the advice from your spirit guides. I'm getting that there's a lot of defensive energy around this whole shift, so let's go ahead and see, Pisces. Why is the Six of Swords here in the advice from your spirit guides? You know, quite a fair bit of like conflict here. You have Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Tower, Ten, you know. Why is the Six of Swords here for you, Pisces? Six of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you may have to move away from a soulmate. You may have to move away from... Once again, I'm getting this is either coworkers for some of you. This is your family members, the Ten of Pentacles frequency. This is a loved one here. You know, the Four of Wands here, soul family, rite of passage. You're basically going on a rite of passage, what you're doing as well. You also have the Nine of Pentacles here. So moving into your own individual happiness. Once again, the most important The only opinion that matters is the opinion that you have of yourself, Pisces. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge you or the universe, but you are God, right? You also have as long as you're not producing negative karma, you also have the Knight of Wands here. So although this is a tough break here, as you could say, a break from your old identity, moving from choppy waters of indecision, you're going to make a decision. And although it's going to be scary, although you're going to have a new set of problems, they're going to be your set of problems. They're going to be a fresh set of problems that are actually, it's like eustress versus distress. If you stay where you are, you're going to be dealing with distress. Your health is going to break down for some of you. If you do what you know Spirit's calling you to do, you're going to, of course, encounter problems, but it is going to be the highest timeline for you. So with that being said, Pisces, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it.